Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is fully dedicated on this glam pink sparkly eye look I created for you guys on my Instagram, and a bunch of you requested that I sit down and actually film a tutorial for it, so here you go. If you want to find out how to recreate this look of mine, keep on watching. But before we move on to the video, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you are notified every time I post. I try to post as much as I can in English and in Spanish so everybody can enjoy my videos. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media, which also is linked down below in the description box. Okay guys, let's get into it. Hey guys, okay, so like I said, we are gonna be recreating this look. I don't know if you can see it, but there you go. That is a close-up. So I already did my brows. The products that I did use were these two products. This is the highlighter and the brow pencil definer, if you will, from Monica Dar, and this little brow trio. To be honest, the shades were a little bit off. They're a little bit on the red side, I guess. And disclaimer, pardon me if I look this way, but I have my handy dandy mirror right here. So that is what is helping me and kind of guiding me if I'm doing my makeup right or not. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my lids. I am taking this NYX Light Correct and Contour palette. I'm going in with this shade right here. So this is not that easy to blend. It's a bit sticky, but I feel like all eyeshadow primers are kind of sticky, so that's why I kind of wanted to try it. It is what I have under and around my brows. As you can see, look at how much that already brightened my eyelids, honestly. So hopefully it works out as a good primer. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Laura Mercier powder. This is a translucent one, and my Aesthetica Cosmetics C15 brush. And I'm just gonna go ahead and set that concealer. Okay, so for this look, I'm gonna be using this Huda Beauty palette. This is the original rose gold textured palette, and it's so amazing. I love it so much, hence why it's dirty. We're gonna go in with the shade Sandalwood right here. It's like a brown beigey shade, and we're gonna apply that to our crease. And remember, windshield wiper motions are always the best for buffing in shades into your crease. I also like doing like these little swirly twirlies little motions, and I go ahead and just buff that out like that. I'm going in with my Sigma Firm Blender E44 brush, and I'm going to hop into the color Shy. It's like a lavender light pinky color. This brush is super pointy, so it's really precise, and it's gonna really get right into my crease, which is what I want. So I'm putting that right along my crease. This is a very like light pinky eyeshadow look. I'm gonna go ahead and take this flat BH Cosmetics brush. It already has some pink color to it because this is the exact same one I used for this look. And no, I haven't cleaned my brush, I guess, in this week. We're gonna take the color Flamingo. It is a super bright pink color. It's so pretty. Right now, we're gonna focus this from the middle to the outer portion of the eye. We're not gonna put this all over the lid. It's just in the outer corner. And you can touch it up to your crease, but you don't wanna go higher. The good thing about this brow trio, by the way, is that it comes with a little mirror in the back. So I'm actually gonna use it to make sure I'm really getting in there. We're gonna go ahead and add a little bit of depth to this look. We don't wanna get rid of the pink because that's the whole point of the look, but a little bit of a darker color isn't gonna do any harm. So I'm gonna take this pencil brush, and we're gonna mix the shades Suede and Cocoa. We are keeping this in the outer corner, just to add like a little bit of depth. All right, so now that we're done with that, I am going to go ahead and carve out my inner portion of the crease. I'm gonna take a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So you wanna go up right to where the crease is, and then kind of blend out the concealer. And you don't wanna take the concealer farther than that, because remember, on this portion of the eye, we did add that pink. So you can always take your finger and just kind of blend it, like tap it very lightly. We're gonna go ahead and repeat that on the other side. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is take the residue of whatever is on here and kind of go to where we just put that concealer and just like tap on it a little. Okay. Over the concealer, I am going to apply a little bit of this NYX primer. It is like a glitter primer. So we can just take a little bit like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply that with my finger. So now we're gonna go in with the ColourPop Golden State of Mine eyeshadow palette, and we're gonna go ahead and take this color right here called Unsupervised. All in the inner portion, right where we had that concealer. Okay, so now for the fun part, we're gonna add more glitter to this look. Again, now, this part is definitely optional, but the more glitter, the merrier. So I'm gonna add a little bit more of that glitter primer. And this time, just put it to the very inner corners. We're gonna go in with NYX Glitter Brilliance. It's like very pinky glitter. I'll zoom you guys in a little for this part. Nice and close to you. This is like the very fun part of the look. We're gonna be using the NYX Liquid Liner in white. We see that I have the liner like right where the crease is. So that is what we are going to attempt to recreate right now. I started it probably right where the glitter starts and then all the way to like the middle. I'm gonna go in with the NYX Black Liquid Liner. So I always like bring it up first and then go straight down. And then I just fill it in. All right, guys, I am back. My lashes are on. Everything is starting to kind of tie in. This is basically the eye look. If that's all you care about in this tutorial, then you can go ahead and stop. So we're gonna move on to skin. I'm gonna take this Dr. Brandt Illuminating Pore Minimizing Primer. Don't know how much of a good job at minimizing pores a illuminating primer can do, but we shall see. Honestly, I feel like this camera kind of makes me look a lot better than what the harsh reality of this mirror does. I don't see any pores minimizing around here with this primer. So I do want to add a little bit of this puff off. Even though my eyes aren't that puffy right now, I can't find my other eye cream. So this one is from Benefit. So because I am gonna probably take this makeup off as soon as I waste it and finish filming, I'm not gonna really put all my moisturizers and stuff like that I usually do, but I do want my skin to feel nice and refreshed. So I'm going in with this Mario Badescu Rose Water. It smells so good. I have been living for this HD foundation stick from Makeup Forever. I am just going in. This blender is from Aesthetica Cosmetics. If you're from Miami and you're gonna be here in March, stay tuned. Got some exciting things happening and Aesthetica Cosmetics is part of it. But I don't wanna say anything too specific yet, but you know, just stay tuned. Moving on to concealer, I'm going to be mixing two of them. This one is the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in the shade Canal. And this is a Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Neutral. And I'm just gonna go in and blend. I am doing cream contour just because I feel like I haven't done cream contour in such a long time. And I'm using the Morphe 9FW palette. And I'm going in with this shade right here. This palette's a little dry, so I like to drop a little bit of oil. This is Farsali Rose Gold Elixir Oil. And with my Sonia Kashuk brush number 124, I'm just gonna go on in. Your girl went heavy with the contour today. Oh my god. I'm gonna take this Real Techniques brush to blend this out because I feel like I effed up a little bit and put too much oil. So I would say like 1 drop is good because I put 3 and it made everything super creamy and pigmented. I just like to blend up and back with my contour. Back into the hairline. So I went a little too high up with the jaw contour, but that's okay. I'll go ahead and fix that. But we still want to make sure everything is nice and blended. I'm going to go ahead back with the Beauty Blender or with the Beauty Sponge, sorry, that we used to put foundation. And without adding anything, I'm just going to blend better so that there's no like sharp lines. Now that that's all blended, I'm going to go back into the translucent powder from Laura Mercier, and I am using a Morphe M504 brush to go ahead and apply some of that powder. I'm just pressing it into my skin. I'm not really baking, I'm just kind of setting. I'm gonna bake a little bit under the contour. So now that it's been like maybe 10-15 seconds, I'm gonna go in and actually set the rest of my face with this MAC Studio Fix NC40 powder. And I'm taking the R2 Morphe powder brush. This brush is so good for setting. And I'm just dusting it on. And right here, I'm really making sure I buff out where I put that baking, and everywhere else I kind of just tap. And even though we already put translucent powder to set our under eye, it is so important to go ahead with a colored powder that, like I said, has a color, preferably a color that's like lighter, so maybe like a banana shade, to make sure we do not get flashback, okay? I'm going to be mixing bronzers today. I am going to be using the Milani Baked Bronzer in the shade Dolce with this Smashbox Bronze Lights bronzer in the shade Warm Matte. As you can see, this one's a little bit more warm than this one, and this one has like gold flakes in it. So again, this is just basically where I bronze, just along the perimeters of my face. So I don't really have blush in the picture, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my Ofra Rodeo Drive highlighter. And first, actually, I'm gonna spray my cheekbones, like right over my cheekbones, with a little bit of this Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. Okay, she is dusty. So I'm just gonna put it, oh, but she is pigmented. Holy moly, was not expecting that. Okay, Ofra. So freaking pigmented. Wow, I am so late on these highlighters. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of blend a little bit with that same brush that had the bronzer, because at first I did not know how pigmented this was gonna be. So since I did this makeup look about a week ago, I don't really remember the exact lip shade that I used, but I do know it was a light beigey nude tone. I'm gonna line my lips with a neutral lip liner. So I'm gonna go in with this color Safari from Nature Mineral. And then I'm going to take this liquid lip from Aesthetica Cosmetics in Afterglow. This one's super light, so I'm sticking to only applying it in like the very center. Now my lips were glossy, so this is basically just the base, and I'm going in with my Chanel 297 lip gloss. This lip gloss is so bomb. It is an oldie but a goodie. I'm going in with a purple eyeliner, and this is from Sinful Colors. Stop and Stare is the shade. So now I'm going to go ahead and take that shade Shy, apply it right to the bottom waterline. And then I'm going to take those two shades, Cocoa and Suede, and with some Lash Paradise mascara, I'm just going to finish up these lashes. Okay guys, we are done with the look. I am going to be setting it with Mario Badescu Rose Water. And I'm going in with my Beauty Blender and just pressing into my skin to make sure that all of the powders are set, and we're done.